Brophy, weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
All right, Alana, you can hear the weather right above the studio as we speak.
Yes, this cold front moving into the Salt Lake Valley, leaving behind wet conditions just to the north of us. Look at that wet pavement out there. This is Centerville, the live view. The front coming through had a shelf cloud ahead of it, lightning embedded with it, graupel out there. So we know active conditions now impacting Salt Lake County, and we'll continue to see it track further north into Utah County. Here's a look at that line. Ooh, we've got lightning putting down in Evanston with mixed precipitation over 80. Fresh lightning on the backside of the Wasatch towards Morgan. Bountiful now getting walloped. We're watching as that moves into Salt Lake and then extends all the way out into Tooele County. So gusty winds with this cold front as it comes through. We get rain, we get thunder, we get lightning. There's graupel, and we know that it means business. Now behind the front, we get a wind direction change. It's northwesterly, so cold air moves in, but you can see that's why places like Cache Valley switching over to snow. Very, very well defined here. Backside of the Wasatch tapping into that wet weather, and it's not just up north, no, down south. We've got rain, atmospheric river bringing in all this moisture potential, and you can see we've got touches of snow towards I-70 near Richfield, near Beaver, Cedar City Mountains, but all in all, valley rain, mountain snow setup here. Very active conditions out there for your Friday evening. Take it easy on the road. ABC 4 News Colonial Flag Tower camera showing that the flag has switched directions. Our southerly winds whipping no more. No, this is coming from the northwest, and the wet weather just showing up. Temperatures have been sitting in the mid-50s, now into the low 50s, and we're going to watch those numbers drop. The wind alerts, speaking of dropped on the western side of the state, but hold on for south central Utah. They are in effect until 2 a.m. Saturday, so gusty near King County and Grand Staircase. We have seen some powerful wind gusts, a 60-mile-per-hour gust clocked just now at Salt Lake International. Ooh, the thunder rumbling over the studios. It's here. We've been watching this. You can see strong winds on the western side of the state in this last hour. Warm winds with the southerly component cranked our temperatures. Now we're dropping. Logan dropped to the 30s after the front. We are now dropping steadily. The cold air behind the cold front is making its presence known. Compare us to Provo. We know that it's going to continue to track towards Utah County, but this number, it's going down here in probably the next 15 minutes. There is the front. We see it kind of draping itself through northern Utah, on the move since we've been on the air since 4 o'clock. There's the line of moisture. Showers ahead of it, southerly winds gusting ahead of it, and then northwesterly winds with colder air behind it. Whew! Moisture potential is ripe, and the reason being we're grabbing it from the Pacific. We've got this atmospheric river, and we're funneling that into the Beehive State, which is why we're seeing a valley rain and mountain snow setup, accumulating snow expected, with winter storm warnings in effect for all of our mountains. The Wasatch, the Uintas, Central Mountains, southern Utah, and we also know even over towards the Abajos on the eastern side of the state, we have that winter storm warning holding steady. The snow levels are high, but we are going to see accumulating snow in those spots. FUTURECAST takes us through the progression of this front. By 8 p.m., it's moved through Utah County, continues to switch over precip with cold air behind it to mixed precip in places like Salt Lake. Look at southwestern Wyoming. Soggy conditions down south ahead of it. It's on the move. That band after midnight impacting central Utah, and then we get really showery as we head into tomorrow morning. Now the north will clear a little bit, so we actually see quieter conditions in the north because of that stalled front. That keeps the potential for showers though in central and southern Utah, and you can't rule out the chance in the north. RSL has their home opener tomorrow. Should be okay, but you could see a shower pop up. Okay, by 8 p.m., still very active. That's going to lift north as we head into Sunday, the front there. So that means that anything that interacts with it brings the potential for some activity. So you notice how we have the showers there on Sunday for northern Utah. And we just stay very unsettled throughout the day Sunday. We dry out a bit Monday, but we still have storm potential next week. Thunderstorm potential for the southern half of the state for the Saturday, so that's for tomorrow. We'll see it in southern Utah, the central portion of Utah, but not in the north. 30s and 40s, we're getting our thunder right now in Salt Lake County, and the lightning's out there as well. 30s, 40s, and 50s on the eastern side of the state, 60s in St. George, and you can see those icons telling the weather story, the potential for thunderstorms down south. St. George has the chance for rain through Sunday, drier Monday, Tuesday. Look at those temperatures. Another storm Wednesday into Thursday in the south. That's actually a little expedited in the north, starts Tuesday night. We're going to watch as that front comes through. Looks like rain, but scattered showers could linger into early Thursday. Don't forget to spring ahead. We've got thunderstorms out there right now. Rally rain mountain. So Emily, it's just not a boring Friday here at ABC4. Over to you.
Never ever, Alana. You keep this weather exciting, whether it's exciting weather outside or not, you tell it in an exciting way. Thank you.